Okay, guys, what is up? It is Helmy Plays, and we are here for another week of the NSTL. My bad, right there. So we are here against deetrain and the Pitts. It's like the Pittsburgh Celesteelers, yeah. So his team is fairly threatening with. I'll go over his draft first. So it's Celesteela, Tapu Fini, Necrozma, Drapion, Conkeldurr, and Houndoom as seen here. But he also had Piloswine, Avalugg, and Rotomo along with. I feel like there's one other. Alright, I guess there wasn't. Yeah, no. So that is his team. And so going over my prep. So I brought Choice Scarf, Tinted Lens, Modest Yanmega. I put 182 speed in because I wanted to outspeed. I'm pretty sure it was pretty sure at 182 I outspeed a Choice Scarf Adamant Drapion, which I thought was a threat to my team, and so it was scary to my team, so I wanted to bring it just in case to outspeed it. And then next I have Tyranitar, in which I have a choice banded set with Stone Edge, Thunder Punch, Aerial Ace, and Crunch with max attack, and then speed investment to outspeed Celesteela, Conkeldurr, and a uninvested Tapu Fini, and an uninvested Necrozma. So all really good options to outspeed because his team is very weak to a choice banded Stone Edge. Because looking at his team right now, it kills or does over 50% to his entire team besides Conkeldurr. So next we have Infernape, in which I have the Gracium Z Blaze with Nasty Plot, Hidden Power Ice, Flamethrower, and Grass Knot with speed investment to outspeed, I'm pretty sure it's Drapion. And then I have with HP and then max special attack. So this thing is really good because it hits his entire team, and he will most likely, if I am Nasty Plot, will not bring in Houndoom against me because I most likely bluff Vacuum Wave. I forget what Hidden Power Ice was for. I am not sure about that. He probably has a ground type that I'm not thinking about. So that's just my bad then. Yeah, I do not remember his ground type, sorry to say. So I obviously have that. So then we have Tentacool with max HP, max defense, bold with for investment in special defense. It will outspeed a uninvested Tapu Fini and Necrozma, so that's Black Sludge, Rapid Spin, Sludge Wave, Scald, and Protect. It is all around coverage. It is good against Mega Houndoom, since even uninvested, because Mega Houndoom is more than likely specially, and he still has really good special defense. So next we have Latios, Mega Latios. Got it right again this time. So we have a speed invested one for Drapion again. He's fastest mono team that I would be able to outspeed because I can't outspeed. I cannot outspeed. What is it? Mega Houndoom. So I wanted to outspeed the next fastest thing being Drapion. So I have speed special HP investment along with special attack investment. I can live a Dark Pulse at 100%. So that's good, but I cannot hit that hard back with only Thunder Wave and Psyshock. But I do have counters to Houndoom, being Tyranitar and Tentacool. And then I bought Ditto. I thought this was a really unique pick, so I picked Ditto with Life Orb because I wanted a Pokemon that could, because his team really kind of falls apart to his own Houndoom, especially if he's Nasty Plot, and he might think I'm Choice Scarf, so I might switch out. So a Dark Pulse and Flamethrower can basically take out his entire team, besides probably Conkeldurr and Tapu Fini. which is just really good to know. So I use it more than I like to like scout with it. I don't. That's usually how I play with Ditto, but I like it and it's really fun. And so I have the max HP because that's the only thing that really matters. And I have speed investment in case he is behind a substitute, which does block Ditto. So I do have Life Orb and Transform. So getting into the battle, we're gonna start this off slow. And we're gonna start off. So I lead with Tyranitar, thinking that he's gonna lead with something like because this lead is good for every single mon besides Conkelder. Like I think a Scald, or well, he won't have Scald. He would have like Surf because in Mystic Terrain he cannot burn me, so it is perfectly fine against this thing. And Moonblast like does like I think it's like 35 to 45 uninvested. So with Sandstream, a Choice Band Stone Edge is a perfect play right here. He goes on in Conkelder, and it does take a good 27% from it. So I then switch out into my Conkelder like switch in, which is Megaladios, because it can take knockoffs. So he does miss the Toxics, unfortunate for him, but I do switch out into Tentacruel to take it, and he goes back out into Tapu Fini, and I can just throw off a Sludge Wave right here, and then if he does switch out into Drapion, won't be that bad, and does go for the Nasty Anxious Magus. And this is just unfortunate because it is residual damage that could really be useful in the end game, especially with him missing that Toxic before. So it's just unlucky for my opponent, and I feel deeply sorry about it because I know how much Hex can like sway a battle, especially if it gets down to the wire. So I just go for another Sludge Wave. It'll do another 38%, and he can go for the Nature's Madness. But he doesn't have the Wiki Berry, bringing it back up to 50%, and I am now around the same percent with Black Sludge. So I go for the Sludge Wave again here, right? Whatever. I do go for the Scald, yeah, because it can burn now. And I still have Black Sludge. I do not know what item this guy has, so I'm just going to go for Protect. He does go for the Z Power. Oh yeah, I was going to mention that his Z-Mons were Celesteelers and Drapion. So that Protect there was very, very nice. It's a good safe move. I lose 17%, and you can probably tell from that I am invested in defense. And also I know now that he is not Choice Scarf, and he probably does not have Earthquake. So I go out in a Ditto, and I can see his moveset, which was Throat Chop, Fire Fang, and Brick Break, I think, with Swords Dance. I think that's what his moveset was, if I remember correctly. So it does not have anything for Tapu Fini, which is good prep by him with Drapion not being able to touch Tapu Fini. Because you gotta have counters for Ditto on your own team. Like, you gotta be able to counter your own Mons, kind of, which he did a really good job, I think. So I do switch out into Infernape, and here I can go for the Grass CMZ and knock out Tapu Fini. It does, I think, 75 to 60 min. So very good. Here I can just go out into Ditto and see his moveset. It was Moonlight, Swords Dance, X Scissor, and Photon Geyser. So he does switch out, but it's very nice to know his moveset. And I can just switch out again because he cannot touch Infernape, as I know his moveset. And so I can go for a Nasty Blot here and Flamethrower away, doing a lot of good damage to this thing. But I also now know that this thing can hit Tyranitar, but not really that well. So I do switch into Tyranitar after this and go for the Choice Bandit Crunch. And he has leftovers, which means he could be bulky. So this Crunch is going to be doing a lot of damage. It's going to kill no matter what. And sorry about that. That Exorcism did a lot. I do not have a way of recovery with this thing, so I just need to be safe with it. So it does go out into Conkelder next, and I can just go right out into Latias. I counted this thing. and I can just drop a thunderbolt because it hits everything easily. So he does go out into his. Oh, I do just go for the go for the calm mind. See, I don't even know. I forgot that I had that because I can recover against this thing, but unfortunately I do knock it out with sandstorm here, so I cannot recover. But I will not recover anyways, saying that throat chop did over 50%. So now I can go out into his Mega Houndoom and Mega Evolve and Dark Pulse, but it won't be doing a lot to Tyranitar. And now I know this play because I just go for the Aerial Ace because Kakala's coming in. And I do unfortunately crit here, which is actually very, very huge because my opponent was actually max defense, max HP with a it wasn't a Papa Berry. I think maybe it was one of like the Papa Berries where he gains 50% if he was under 25%. So he would be up at I think like Aerial Ace does just under 50%. Choice Banded Adamant. So this play was just incredibly huge and just devastating for my opponent since I was able to knock out another Mon with Tyranitar, picking up its third kill right now because it knocked out Necrozma with Crunch, and then it passively knocked out Drapion with Sandstorm, and so it knocks out Conkeldurr here with Aerial Ace, and now I have to switch out because I cannot stay in against Celesteela. So I go out into Ditto to learn its moveset, in which it is Protect, Leech Seed, Flamethrower, and Heat Heavy Slam, if I'm remembering correctly. I think I am. So he does go for the Heavy Slam here, and I can just throw off a Leech Seed here. I do not want to go and reveal that I am Life Orb because that could show too much of my plan. So I can just go for another set of Leech Seeds here, or just Protect. And I do actually switch out into Tentacruel in case he doesn't want to do it to me, because I do have Liquid Ooze. And so I have a good play here, and he now has to switch out again or go for the Gark Pulse, and I'm fine either way. And I Scald and does a good amount. And then he can just Protect, and I can try to live another one. So I can stall out kind of. I should have went for Protect the first turn to make sure I lived it, but now I don't know. I can go out into Tyranitar and Stone Edge away because Stone Edge will definitely knock out Mega Houndoom, but I do unfortunately miss on the Destiny Bond by my opponent. A very good play by him, and this works out incredibly for me, and I go for Stone Edge here and a hit, doing 66%, and then I hit again, being fast in Celesteela, and then I am able to get Tyranitar's 5th kill right here, and my opponent does not go for Destiny Bomb, thinking he could get the flinch right there. So it was a very one-sided game with hacks. Tyranitar did pick up 5 kills total, which is very, very good. I think it's impressive. I like to think that Tyranitar was able to do this much damage to a team that has Celesteela and even Conkeldurr. But Conkeldurr did die to hacks, unfortunately. But he didn't really bring that much for Tyranitar, in the sense of he didn't really have switch-ins to a choice banded one, which is not really his fault. He did have switch-ins like Conkeldurr, but it just caught an unfortunate crit. And other than that, we got a win, which increases our differential. So we are now currently 2-1 with a +1 differential, so we're very good. We have fought the last Pittsburgh team, kind of excited to move away from Pittsburgh for a little bit. And I am unsure of who we have next week, but I'm sure we're going to bring the heat, and we're going to be here down to win. So other than that, make sure you like and subscribe. Just go comments, talk about the battle, give deetrain some love. He did post a team builder on Friday about it, so he shows off his team and what he made. So make sure to go check out that. And he will also be posting the battle on Saturday today, which is pretty cool. So make sure you go and check him out too. Other than that, make sure you have a good Saturday, and other than that, just be cool.